Hi students, this is Suchadatta teaching you SST, and now I am about to pick up the third chapter of class 7 history, and the name of the chapter is the Delhi Sultans. It's a very interesting chapter, and from here in fact we read about the major historic part of the middle history of the country. In chapter 2, we read that the Kaveri region became an important part of a big kingdom, but there was no mention of Delhi as its capital. In fact, Delhi became an important city only in the 12th century. And as far as Delhi as capital is concerned, it became the capital for the first time under the Tomara Rajputs. And these Tomara Rajputs were later on defeated by the Chauhans. So the Rajputs, the Tomara Rajputs and the Chauhans made Delhi as their capital for the first time. It is seen that slowly the capital also started becoming a commercial center. Many Jaina merchants started living in the cities, and the coins which were minted and circulated in Delhi were termed as Dehliwal. Now we are going to read the history of Delhi as such under the Sultanate, that is under the Sultans of Delhi, under all the 5 Sultanate kingdoms that we had. The first of course being the slave dynasty and the last of the Lodhis. Now when they made Delhi as their capital, it is not what you see as on today. It was scattered over various areas and they gave it different names. It was called Dilli-i-Kuna or Siri or Jahanpana. These were the names which were given to Delhi as a capital under the Sultans. As far as the history of the Sultanate period is concerned, we have lot of historical sources through which we can bind the history of the Sultanate period. And those are the inscriptions, the coins, the architecture and so on. But the most important source of history of the Sultanate period is the Arabic history which is found in this period, and it is called as Tariq or Tuariq. Tariq means in singular sense and Tuariq in plural sense. So the Tuariq or the Tariq is the most important historical source available for reconstructing the history of the Sultanate period.